Hello, BADM 470. We're going to go through a quick little run through of the SMART diagram, which is a decision-making tool. And the reason we're doing this is for the Pixar versus Dreamworks case that we're going to have on this coming Wednesday. So basically this tool is used whenever you have a decision to make between two different things. And in this case here, we're going to use two real simple things. We're going to use the decision to go eat at McDonald's or at A&W. So first what we're going to do is we have it lined up so that we have McDonald's here and A&W down here. And then we have two weights. We have a raw and normalized. So we'll have this all set up for you on Wednesday. So what we have to decide now is basically what attributes we're going to add to these. So if I just light this up here, you'll see the attributes that we're going to be deciding on are their hamburgers, their fries, their nuggets, their apple pie, and their milkshake. So that can be anything. You can change those attributes to anything you want for any decision that you need. And at the very end here, you can see that we have aggregate benefit points, and we're going to get to that at the very end. So first what we're going to do is we're going to give these weights. So based on just the hamburger alone, I've given A&W 100 and I've given McDonald's 80. And you can give these whatever weights you feel free to do. So you can give it 0, 70, 64, it really doesn't matter. So all the way through, we're going to continue that. And we've just given these different weights based on what I feel. And yours will be different and every group's will be different, so there's no set weights. So after that, what we're going to do is we're going to decide, well, is a hamburger more important than their fries, or is a nugget more important than their milkshake? What criteria is the most important in making this decision? So what we're going to do is we're going to designate raw weights to each the hamburger, the fries, the nuggets, the apple pie, and the milkshake. So we're going to do that up here. It's always good to put these in red, actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these in red. I'll tell you why in a minute. So what we've done is I've figured out that to me, when going to either McDonald's or A&W, the hamburger is the most important, then the fries, then the nuggets, then the apple pie, and then the milkshake. But like I said before, you can do these in any category you want. And the total here of that is 280. So all I've done is add all of these up to have 280. So now what we have to do is we have to normalize these weights. So in order to do that, we divide each of these numbers here. So 100 divided by 280, 70 divided by 280, and so on and so on. And that becomes our normalized weights. So now what we actually have is the hamburger is 0.36 or 36% of our decision. The fries are 0.25 or 25% of our decision, and so on and so on. And so your final number on top of here should always add up to 1 in your terms of your normalized benefit points. So now what we're going to do is it's real simple. We're going to take, for McDonald's, we're going to run through and times 80 by 36. We're going to add 90 times 25 and 55 times 21 and so on. Make sure that you don't use these raw weights. That's why I always put them in red, and that's why you should always put them in red, just as a little reminder, because you don't want to use those weights anymore. So once you get that and you add that total, you're going to get their aggregate benefit points. So we've done that for both here. And what we have is, and you can just round your numbers off here, but what I've got is 72.95 aggregate benefit points for McDonald's and 71.2 for A&W, meaning that after everything considered in terms of their hamburger, the fries, the nuggets, apple pie, and milkshake, and all their attributes and the weightings that I've allocated to them, that the best decision to make here is to go to McDonald's to eat. So that is basically it. It's a real simplified version of the SMART chart. There shouldn't be any problems. If you do have any problems, I'm going to be at the class a half hour early next week. So if you want to come and ask any questions, you're more than welcome to. But if you've done BADM 465, this should be simply a review. So thanks so much, and we'll see you Wednesday. Take care.